Hi, I'm Valerie Reynolds from Portage, Ohio, and this is the Rosie O'Donnell Show. On today's show, Martin Short, 88-year-old bowler Barry Thomas, Mae Whitman, and Deborah Norville. Hit it, John!
Hurry, grab a good seat now. Rosie's coming your way. Full of laughter and lots of surprises. Real people and big stars to brighten your day. You're feeling great, there's no need to wait. We're all set to go.
Well, laugh till you snort with Martin Short.
It's the Rosie O'Donnell Show.
Absolutely fabulous.
Where are you from?
Portage, Ohio.
Portage, Ohio. And
population 428 people.
do you know all of them?
Most of them.
Yeah. What do you do there?
I am the clerk treasurer, and this is my friend. She's president of council, and we are 25% of the village government.
No
Sitting
kidding.
there at your
Sitting
show.
right there. How do you like living in a small town?
It's great.
It is great.
It's great, but coming to the city's great too.
Yeah. What are you doing here? Just visiting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where'd you get that T-shirt?
Bought it off of eBay. Thank you very
You
much.
bought it
Matt Lauer autographed it on your show.
I was going to say, I hope that he didn't sign it while you were wearing it. Because that's right on the breast area. No, he didn't.
We saw him, but we didn't talk to him.
Well, that's very nice of you to go on eBay, and all
it
the
was
money that we
wonderful.
raise there goes to charity. This season alone, over $1 million.
Great.
All going to kids in need. Thanks for being here, Valerie. Anybody you want to say hello to? Maybe all 458 people?
Well, I won't list them all. This is my friend Chris Tipton, and we came together, and I'd like to say hi to my daughter Chelsea and my son Walker and everybody else that I know in Portage.
Chelsea, what a great name for a girl.
I know, isn't that wonderful? She's 18, so
She's 18.
She came first.
She was, yeah, the original.
Yes.
There you go. Well, you did a great job, Valerie.
Thank you.
Say hi to John McDee, the McDee.
Good.
It's June 14th.
Can you believe it?
It's Flag Day.
Oh, Flag Day.
Isn't that June 14th?
Is it?
Oh, yes, it is. It's Flag Day.
All righty then.
I bet a lot of people here weren't prepared for Flag Day.
Who knew? I'd have worn one.
All right, let's face the facts. It's the middle of May, all right?
Okay.
And tonight, the Daytime Emmy Awards, and we're all getting ready.
Yeah.
John's going to go to Atlantic City tonight.
Yeah. Yep.
And last night, I saw the producers.
Yes.
Now, by the time you're watching this, the Tony Awards have already aired.
Right, they will have happened already.
So chances are Matthew or Nathan already won the Tony Award, and they both hosted the Tony Awards.
Yes.
And I'm sure they did great.
Weren't they funny? Yes.
So by this point, it's going to be redundant for me to talk about the producers.
I know, but...
I loved it. It was unbelievably great.
It's hilarious.
I can't even explain how great it was. It like you cracking up, hysterical laughing.
Totally.
And the performances of both Matthew Broderick, Nathan Lane, the guy who was Lumiere.
Oh, Gary Beach.
Gary
So
Beach,
brilliant.
he was
Roger
brilliant.
Bart,
Roger
too.
Bart, who played Snoopy
Yes.
and Charlie Brown.
So great.
And the Va 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 Voom woman, she was wonderful
Katie
too.
Huffman, yeah.
Katie Huffman. You know everybody.
Darling.
You're a Broadway
That's what you got me here for.
Exactly right. I just loved it. It's at the St. James Theater. You can't get tickets. It's sold out from now until
For a long time.
a long time. But
Yeah.
you know what? If you can, go buy a single ticket. It's worth it to sit
Yeah.
there.
So
You'll laugh alone, but with everyone else in the theater. I thought it was great.
Really great.
I was so happy for both of them.
Totally.
It seems exhausting.
Wouldn't you think?
You know, it's a pretty long show. It goes up till almost 11.
Oh, yeah.
And they're hoofing they're out
Every
there.
second. There's something going on all the time.
Some of those songs that I couldn't believe, like the Patter song, you know, the one that Nathan Lane in Act 2 does a wrap-up of the whole
yes.
first act in one song.
Bits
it was
of everything. It's unbelievable.
It was astonishing.
It is.
I loved it. And you know what? It doesn't need any more publicity, and it probably already won a whole lot of Tonys.
Right. I'm sure it did.
Flag Day. Woo! Okay.
What else you got over there?
Well, I got a lot of stuff. First of all, I got these really kind of cool sneakers in the mail, and I was like, well, that's nice that they sent me Nike sneakers. And
Right.
they also sent me a camera. I go, that's really weird that Polaroid and Nike got together and sent me a gift. Huh. Well, I'll tell you what it is. It is this amazing little thing, the iZone, which I have, which is a tiny Polaroid. Let me just take me, because you'll be too little.
Okay.
Okay, then you pull it out, and it's a tiny Polaroid you can take of anyone you like, your kid,
Right.
and then you stick it in the shoe.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can wear a picture of your kid.
Yeah, and you know whose shoes are who.
Or if you're a narcissist, a picture of yourself.
These are my shoes.
Exactly. And this is Casey's baby, one of our writers, Eli, right there, who's a beauty, absolute beauty. You can't really see him
wow.
because it's a... But that's really, it's a fun idea, isn't
Totally.
it?
Very
We don't have enough for the whole class.
Oh, no.
No. They didn't send enough for the whole class.
Well, that happens.
Yeah. So instead, you'll all get free T-shirts.
That's a good deal.
We're going to put those up on eBay, those specific pair, which you have to be the right size, with this lovely photo of me that looks like a mugshot.
How'd it come
Look at
out?
it coming.
Is it good?
It's developing.
Oh, yeah.
It's sort of me in prison. All right. We do have a gift for the audience.
What is it?
It's little Weight Watchers extravaganza.
Excellent.
If you're on Weight Watchers, and who isn't? Frankly, this is one of the best snack products you can have. 2 points, the entire bag, Pirate's Booty. It's
Good
really good. It's healthy. And the whole audience is getting some Pirate's Booty.
Excellent.
And apparently, did you know this? That people who are fans of Pirate's Booty are called booty heads.
Really?
What else do I have to tell you? Oh, so I almost cheated last night on Weight Watchers, but I didn't.
did.
Which is really good, because you want to hear how crazy and immature I am. When you're at your Weight Watchers meeting, if you do really well and you do something extraordinary, you get this little tiny sticker.
Oh, yeah?
It's like this big. It's a star, and it says Bravo.
Okay.
You know, you'd think that that couldn't really inspire 39-year-old women.
Right.
So last night, I really didn't eat that much dinner, and I was hungry, and I was out after the show, and some friends were still hungry, so we stopped at Ray's Pizza,
Oh, yeah?
and I thought, if I don't get a slice, I'm going to get a little star, a little Bravo.
Oh, right.
So I didn't get a slice.
You
I got a
didn't.
Diet Pepsi instead, and
for you.
I'm going to get a Bravo.
Good.
Not that I didn't want it, you know,
Right.
because Lord knows I did. Oh, it's even nicer. You can see all my chins in close-up. Take a look. Rosie and her chins. Look at, can you get in closer? Right with my finger. You get my middle
yeah.
finger and my chins. We should
Wow.
take a photo of that. Give me this camera. We should take a photo of my middle finger. Because it doesn't go down, you know. I'm not doing anything obscene.
right. It's just-
My middle finger and the photo and the card. Anna Gasteyer has started a craze here, hasn't she?
Totally.
All right. What else do I have to tell you? I have nothing, because we have a great show. You know who's here today? Martin Short, the funniest man in the world. Mae Whitman, an adorable young actress who's been here before, and she's got a whole new TV series to talk about. And also, for the first time, which I found hard to believe, for the first time in 5 years, Deborah Norville is here. She's written a new children's book. So don't go away. We'll be back with the funniest man alive, Martin Short. Go ahead, beauty actress Mae Whitman. And up next, the funniest man alive, Martin Short. What can I tell you? He's the funniest man alive. Please welcome Martin Short. Marty.
Rose, this has been fun so far.
How are you, Doug?
good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You look cute.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
I'm on the Weight Watcher program.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Now, what does that mean? Are you hungry right now?
Yes. No. It means you have to have a certain amount of points. Everything you eat has a point value. Water, free, no points. But like that little bag of Pirate's Booty, 2 points. You get anywhere between 25 and 32 points, depending on your mood.
So this is not just about, like, protein and just eating that stuff?
No, I did that one, too. That works as well. But now I've decided on my 39th birthday, I'm going to stay on Weight Watchers for 1 year, and when I turn 40, I will have lost 40 pounds.
Really? Is that
Do you think? I don't know if I can do it, Marty.
Oh, you can do it,
It's a
Rose. You can do anything you want.
challenge.
Look what you've accomplished in your life. You can do anything you want. And if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. But you can do it.
You think I can?
I don't know. It's difficult to say. I think that, I've never had that issue in my
Yeah,
life.
you never did.
I think it's like probably the most terrifying thing in the world to have to deal with that. And then there's also like you're following a perception of how you should look. And
Exactly.
you look just great.
It's
so
not
what's the
for
deal?
it's for health reasons.
Well, that's important.
Yeah, because like you don't want to get out of breath running around with the kids, like
Yeah.
I got the 6-year-old, the 4-year-old, the baby. I want to just be a little bit more fit.
Yes, I have 17, 15 and 11. So I just kind of over there quickly.
Yeah.
Get my wallet.
Yeah.
See, you can reach that phase. You don't have to work
I don't
anymore.
have that yet.
No.
Were your kids a little disappointed in your millionaire performance?
Oh, this is the saddest. I'm telling you, I have known. I was having dinner last night with Steve Martin, who was
Yes.
my phone a friend.
Oh.
And we were both talking about this and talking about how it's the strangest thing. It's one of the saddest moments that happens in your life when you blow this. And I was up to $250,000.
Oh.
And I was, I was just, it was just
You were
bopping.
riffing. You were going.
It was just fine. And I was up to $250,000. And the question was, what book was written in the first person?
Right.
And they give you 4 examples. And, of course, I think it's Little Women, and I do 50-50. That's immediately eliminated.
That's
So
gone.
now it's down to Native Son and The Great Gatsby. And and this is where, to my dying day, I'll be lying, I'll be 98, and they'll say, any regrets? No. Oh, yes, the millionaire choice. Because I had a phone a friend who was Anne-Marie Perez, who was my son's English lit teacher. But I went with showbiz.
Why did you go with showbiz?
Because, look, Steve Martin is a brilliant guy.
He's an
written many,
author.
he's
Yes.
an author. And Chevy Chase was there, I was there, and I thought, oh, maybe this is fate, the 3 amigos united again. Maybe this is...
Sure, yeah, it could have been.
Because everyone's waiting for that. And so, and so I went with Steve, and he was just very convinced that it was Native Son.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, that moment when you find out you're wrong, you just want to die. And,
I don't want to rub it in, but we have the clip. No, Marty, I just think we should show everyone because, I understand.
Well, why don't you get some salt and pour it on, just open
Okay,
the
we'll
wound.
do that. Take a look at this. Marty Short losing $250,000.
Which of these classic novels was written in the first person? Native Son, The Great Gatsby. You've got 16 seconds.
Okay, it's not The Great Gatsby.
Well, then I guess it's The Native Son.
Well, if you want to deduce it that way, yeah.
And how confident are you on this?
Well, I'd say 75%.
We're talking about $250,000 here.
I understand what you're
All
saying.
right. And you're going to make that your...
And then a final answer, Native Son.
Oh, no, it's The Great Gatsby.
Oh, Marty! That's gotta hurt.
You know what's amazing? What's amazing about this, because you've done this show, I'm telling you, first of all, I think that's like the only real time I've ever been truly myself on television, 25 years, because you are so vulnerable.
you're
and raw.
vulnerable.
And you go home and I kept talking about it in the car. And my wife Nancy said, the reason you continue to talk about this is your brain's trying to make it right.
Yeah.
You can't make it right.
Yeah.
You should have gone, And so about in an hour there, my daughter Catherine phoned and said, how did Daddy do? And, and Nancy said, you can't talk to him because he is literally at the bottom of the bed. I'd gone under the bed, not under the bed, like under the sheets at the bottom, just hiding like this. I can't talk to anyone for a while. It felt
but
awful.
you know what,
fades,
Marty?
It fades.
Marty, they're doing another round of Celebrity Millionaire.
Do you think they'd have me
They'll
back?
have you back,
Oh, I'd
Marty.
love to come
They'll
back.
have you, and I'll be with you.
Hey, let's do it together.
I'll be with you.
How much have you made?
I made a good amount.
You know what? I am fed up with
No,
your
I
success.
said nothing. I didn't even say a number. I'm just saying I did
What did you
fairly
get,
well.
Rose? You get like $500,000?
Yes, I did.
Ah!
No, but Marty, there was nothing I could do. I just
Hey, no, keep in mind, because 32,000, which I did win,
Sure.
is a wonderful, fine, big
a
amount.
great,
and it's
nice-
huge a thing.
yeah.
It is not about, just to clarify, it's not about losing. It's about being an arrogant, moronic idiot and not going with something that I knew was the slam dunk and kind of going with the showbiz choice.
I understand.
Although Steve is a brilliant guy, and it wasn't like I wasn't making a mistake. And he felt dreadful. He felt so awful. And actually, we both kind of healed each other by talking the next day because we were both so dreadful.
Before I was ever on Celebrity Millionaire, before there was a Celebrity Millionaire, I was the phone-a-friend for some guy. Because I had been saying on the air that I'm very good at this game and people should use me and I'm available. So this guy I never met called the studio and said, I'm going on tonight, can you be my phone-a-friend? I said yes. It was the most stressful evening of my entire life. I'm sitting by the phone for a person I don't even know, flop sweat pouring off of me. The phone rings. They go, he's in the hot seat. Get ready. I was like, shut the kids up! Shut the kids up! Turn the TV off! I was like a maniac.
Yeah.
You know, and thank God it was the guy calling. It was only for $32,000. Because I thought 32. If he misses, I'm going to give him the money anyway. You know what I mean? If it was like 250, I would have been like, oh, you got to call the accountant and see if I can swing this.
You can't
know?
say too much.
No, but 30. I was right. No, Marty, I'm not saying anything.
Don't touch me.
No, I'm not. I'm not. We're going to take a break and come back with Marty. He's really smart. Believe it. Short after that. Marty just took a sip of water and a huge puddle.
No, I was sitting, Rose is telling me about another success and triumph in her life and reminding me how, you know, that I had lost a millionaire, and I kind of went like this. That's good, Rose. That's good to hear. I'm really happy for all the wisdom and the glory that is, I guess, Rosie. Now,
are you all right, sir?
Oh, no, here's the great thing about doing this kind of joke. This doesn't go away. You can't go, cut, get the hairdryer.
Exactly.
But you know what?
It doesn't matter.
It's an early morning, later kind of shower thing.
It sure is. Now listen, tell us about your new show, Time Glick.
Time Glick, Jiminy Glick. Jiminy Glick is a celebrity interviewer.
And so funny.
That I do, that also could benefit, you know, without question, from a Weight Watcher thing, because he's a
larger man.
Here's what happened. When I was doing my talk show last year, I wanted to go out, and I wanted to be completely disguised so I could, you know...
Do improv?
Do improv with people on the street, so we created this character. And so no, this show is going to be called Primetime Glick. It's on Comedy Central starting June 20th.
Right. A lot of times, though, when you... Like, I've seen you on the red carpet. A few times the celebrities don't know it's you.
Oh, no, absolutely.
I mean, usually they know.
No. Usually, you know, sometimes I was at the Emmys, and I said, Jack Lemmon, how do you think Hollywood has changed, you know, these years since you were a star? And for the next 2 minutes, Jack Lemmon is telling me, you know, people talk about Jiminy, Harry Cohen, and that he was a tough guy. He was very nice to me, and I'm going, I'm thinking he does not know who I am.
Exactly.
And, yeah. So, you know, Red Buttons kind of snubbed me once.
He did.
Yeah. Red. I love the color of the hair. And he kind of looked at me, you know.
Yeah.
But a lot of people...
Well, we have a clip of Dennis Miller, right? When Dennis stopped on the
Yes.
red. Yes. Take a look.
This is on the first show, June 20th.
Primetime Glick on Comedy Central.
I loved you in Madhouse.
Madhouse, a little piece of magic I did somewhere near Tempe, Arizona with Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley.
And,
Scientologist.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you make of science? I only made it around 200 pages into Dianetics, and my head exploded like I was in a David Cronenberg film. But what do you make of it?
I know that it's about you go into a desert and there's a ship somewhere and then you sign a huge check, and if you don't, they'll kill you. That's all I really know about it.
And now it's needless to say, all improvised.
It's all, but there's also sketches in it. We do, you know, Malkovich in the Middle, the new sitcom. And so there's sketches, and it's all odd, and there's monologue. Did I just spit on you?
You didn't. I'm massaging my scar. Look at my scar from my hand.
Meanwhile, this is one of the most frightening things I've ever seen, because this has been my absolute... You know, every time someone opens a can in my family, look what you're cutting, look, you're not looking.
Yeah.
It's my fear.
It's your fear.
And I saw a close-up of this, I guess, on Regis, and this is...
Look at that.
But that's actually very good now.
I'm better now, but what happened?
Can you do all that?
No, look. My brother said it's God getting me back for using it too much, but it totally is dead. But it's okay, because I still have it. There was a point where they were thinking they were going to have to remove it.
Can't they get that back with a stimulation or something?
Well, what happened was I severed the 2 tendons and the digital nerve. They reconnected the tendons, then they removed the scar tissue. During that operation, I got a staph infection. The staph went through and ate everything that had been repaired. So now there's no tendon in there to move. So I would have to take a tendon out of my hip and put it into my finger in order to get it to bend.
But with your money, can't you just hire someone to push that back? Because it seems, you know, with all the...
What a good idea! What a good idea! So what else have you been doing? How everything's good at home?
Everything is fine. Everything
Nance,
is well.
the kids?
Nance and kids are great. Catherine has a graduation today. It's this college thing is terrifying.
It is.
Yeah.
I heard about your big Vegas trip.
We went to Vegas. we went to Vegas, well, we love to go to Vegas, and I'm always reminded the first time I ever went to Vegas with Nancy, we had like $300 for 4 days.
Right.
And that was it. And this is like a totally true story. And so we go into the casino, and we're amazed. It was Caesars. And so within 10 minutes, we have lost $100. We don't know how it's happened.
Yeah.
And we're panicked, and we're frightened by the speed of it. And Nancy says, let's get out of here. We'll go to the pool.
Yeah.
And I say, yeah, we'll go to the pool, right. And I keep thinking, I've lost $100. Now, meanwhile, years later, I lost $250,000, and a millionaire, who knew?
Yeah.
So we go to the pool, and I say to myself, oh, I forgot my zinc oxide for my lips, because it's kind of a minstrel show thing that I do in the sun.
Yeah.
And so I went up to the room pretending to get the zinc oxide. As she went to the pool, I grabbed another $100.
Oh, Marty.
I went down, and I put it on red, on roulette. It came up black.
Oh!
So now I was like, a mental case. I run back up into the room, and I get
The
the last $100, and I say, I'll put 50 on red and 50 on black. I just wanted to have the sensation of winning.
Yeah.
It came up green, those 2 zeros.
Oh, no, it did?
I swear to God. So now I'm kind of going, okay, well, now I'm having a heart attack. And then I see there's $3 left by a machine. And I think, oh, my God, this is God giving me this last chance of happiness.
Yeah.
And I sit down, and there's a woman working about 4 machines, and I sit down, and she, that one mine, sir! Oh, sorry, and I go on the next one. That's mine as well, sir! So I have to keep moving down. But finally, I do put the 3 in, I get nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm just about to go out to the pool and admit the defeat. And then this guy comes, Caesar comes being carried on a litter.
Yeah.
And these girls in togas are going, Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar!
Right.
And they're throwing free
money?
Yeah. And I pick up 2, I put in the second one, and I win $1,000.
Are you kidding?
And I went back to the pool, 700 up.
Wow, you must have felt like the richest man in the world.
The first thing Nancy says is, what happened to the zinc oxide? I said, I'll tell you what happened to the zinc oxide, baby. Oh, it was unbelievable. That's the only time I've ever won, as opposed to you.
Well, one time I won the $4 million. No, I never won in Vegas.
You've never won in Vegas?
No, I'm not good. I play like the quarter slots, and like you, I start thinking $2.50. That's a thing of Q-tips.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I can't.
I actually think that Vegas would make more money if they would make those slots a little more generous.
I think you're right.
Because now it's just like, why don't I just set fire to it and avoid the middleman?
Exactly, exactly. Yeah. I have a friend who used to do this joke that on the Garden State Parkway, he said, there's tolls every, mile.
Yeah.
Why don't they just make it a law? You have to roll down your window and throw out money. There'd be no traffic.
It's true, it's true. But Vegas is the most fun now.
It is.
And my kids go crazy over it.
Yeah, it's become like a real family destination.
Yeah. And I kind of miss the great acts, One time I went with Eugene Levy and Dave Thomas and Paul Schaefer, and I went for 4 days.
Wow.
And within the first 2 days, we saw Liza and Margaret and Wayne Newton. I mean, that's when Vegas is like that, that's the best.
Yeah, you can't get better than that.
Liza was so on, she did this opening note, and her arm actually left and flew and hit a guy at the back. Now, that's power.
That's dedication.
Well, that's a talent.
Of course.
That's a talent. Miss Liza Minnelli, Richa.
Primetime Glick is on Comedy Central Wednesday the 20th. Marty.
I love you all.
I love you, Marty. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away. Recently made history by becoming the oldest bowler in America to score a perfect 300 game. Here to tell us how he got 12 strikes in a row, please welcome 88-year-old Barry Thomas and his wife, Nanny Lee. Hi, Barry. Lovely to meet you, sir. Lovely to meet you, ma'am.
It's good to be here.
How long have you been bowling?
62 years.
62 years.
Consecutive.
What's your average, sir?
Well, right now in one league, it's 185.
Yeah.
Another league, it's 174.
No kidding. Had you ever in your life bowled a perfect game?
No.
Never.
Never.
Now,
Well, that's too old to think about it when you got 88.
Yeah. You're on a senior bowling team?
Yeah.
And what's the name of your team?
Swingers?
The Swingers.
Good name. We swing, too.
Yeah, you do. Good. Is it a mixed league? Do you
Mixed
bowl
league.
with Nanny Lee?
No, she doesn't bowl.
She doesn't, Nanny Lee, you don't bowl? No. Do you go and watch Barry bowl?
I did a lot of times all through the years, but I've kind of slowed down with that because I kind of got tired watching them.
Sure, yeah. Well, 68 years, that's a lot of dedication.
That's a long time to go watch people bowl.
Now, Nanny Lee, were you there when Barry?
No, I wasn't.
You were not there.
No,
Now, Barry,
I was at home.
You were at home?
Doing the work.
Really? Yeah. Now, Barry, did you think maybe after 6 strikes in a row I should call Nanny Lee and have her come?
Oh, no.
No.
You don't think about that.
I would have brought him bad luck anyway.
You did. You brought him bad luck. How long have you been married?
61 years.
61 years. That's amazing.
You know,
Yeah.
you have to have a lot of tolerance.
A lot of tolerance. Yeah.
And you have to learn to keep your mouth shut
Keep your mouth shut. This is all good advice,
and know
sir.
when to stop talking.
Yeah, I understand. Now, when you were playing this game where you had the perfect score, did you start getting nervous as it was getting? No.
Well, you know, when you bowl regular all the time, you don't, when you start bowling, you don't think about bowling a perfect game.
No.
When you get one strike,
Yeah.
you're interested in getting the next strike.
Sure.
Your concentration has to be on the next ball,
Right,
ball.
right.
Well, the lane conditions has to be just right for you.
Right.
And I felt good that day.
But after like 6 strikes in a
No,
row, you know,
well,
3
don't-
turkeys.
No, I've had 6, 7, 8, 9 strikes in a row, but there's a tail end.
Yeah.
It wasn't the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
When you open in the first frame, you can forget about it.
Sure. So were your friends
But,
reacting? Were they?
Well, no, they didn't react. They all kept quiet, but they didn't begin to react until they got 9 strikes in a row.
Yeah.
Well, that's when you begin to.
Yeah,
think
that's
about
pretty
it.
exciting.
Well, you have an opportunity to bowl 300.
Yeah. We have a little clip of you bowling.
Well, I guess we had about 10 or 12 teams in the league. When I got to the 10th frame, most all of them would stop
watching.
bowling.
Yeah.
Well, see if I was going to get 10th strike.
Here you go.
You
Look
get
at you,
10th,
sir.
You get the 11th strike.
Oh, my
If you
goodness.
get the 11th,
Yeah.
She wants you like that.
That's okay. You can talk, Barry,
Then-
over it. And, oh, look at that.
Well-
You got to the 10th. Then you get 2 extra balls.
that's right.
So you got the 11th strike.
That's right.
And then the whole bowling alley was staring at
Oh,
you?
yeah, they just let out.
Yeah.
That's like this group here.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Nanny Lee, how did you find out he had done this?
Well, he came home and finally told me. But
Yeah.
he made out like, you know, he was tired and something was wrong and he thought he'd never get home. And, you know, I knew he was late getting home.
Yeah.
And so I didn't say too much about it. I just thought the lanes was messed up and all, you know.
Yeah, sure.
But, and he kind of had a little grin on his face and stood there a few minutes, and I didn't know what he was going to say, you know, but he said, well, I bowled a 300 today.
Yeah. And what happens
I
in...
said, yeah, you did.
Yeah. Nanny Lee! You didn't believe him at first.
No.
No.
You wouldn't believe it after all this time that he'd bowled a 300.
Yeah, yeah. Now, Barry, what happens when you bowl a 300? Do confetti comes out of the ring or
No, there
anything?
wasn't any confetti.
No.
They just, after that, everybody settled down. We went on and bowled 2 other games.
Yeah.
And by that time, the manager of Bowling Lane, he had called to Nashville, Tennessee, and they had a news reporter out there, and he's taking pictures and
Yeah.
talking to me.
Big
So it went on
celebrity.
as usual. But if I'd have been 30 years old, they'd just been announced, and that's been it.
Yeah,
But the age made the difference.
sure. Well, you're the oldest man ever to get a perfect game.
Bowling is a global thing now. It's not a local thing.
No,
When you do something unusual, it's known all over the world.
sure is.
I'm probably the oldest person in the world.
Yes, you are. In the entire world.
Well,
Not just the nation.
That's right. I don't remember what the first person's name was, but he was 87, 5 months.
Yeah,
and
you
few
beat
days.
him.
And I like 11 days being 88 years old.
Yeah, so you beat him.
That's right.
Well, we wanted to get you something special.
Well,
So we got you a brand new ball
my
and
goodness.
bag,
boy.
like a top of the line new something titanium ball. But more importantly, Barry, you and your lovely wife Nanny Lee are going to get to go to Las Vegas for the National Mixed Championship for Seniors. This summer, you're going to stay a whole week at the New York Hotel and Casino, and American Airlines is going to fly you there. I'm sure you will, sir. Thank you very much for being here, and congratulations.
Okay, thank
Nice
you.
to meet you, Nanny Lee.
And now,
Yes?
I want to give you this.
Yes?
This is for your new career.
My new
Bowling,
career as a bowler.
Now, Playmore Bowling Lanes in Nashville.
Yes?
That's where I bowl. It's owned by AMF establishment.
Right.
They own bowling lanes all over the country.
All over the country, yes. That's where I bowl, too.
And, yeah,
Yes,
it is. Well,
yes.
that's where you'll have to bowl now for your next career.
Thank you very much, sir.
And this is to add to your craft. Because
You
I
made me a
do-
craft, Nanny Lee?
And I want you to use that for your hand.
I will.
Sometimes at home when you're resting your hand.
Okay, thank you very much. It's great to have... look how beautiful that is. A little pillow to rest my hand. We'll be right back after this break. Don't go away. Still ahead, Deborah Norville. Our next guest stars in her own TV series, State of Grace. Please welcome back to the show, Cutie Patootie, Mae Whitman. Well, Mae Whitman, you're a big girl.
No.
I remember when you were just a tiny little thing. How are you?
I'm good. I actually brought you this.
What is this?
Well, this is a bag containing things from the 60s because our show takes place in 1965. We just lived off candy from 1965.
Yeah.
And we wore all cool pins and earrings and stuff, so I brought you this bag. And
Well,
it
thank
has
you so much,
State of
honey.
Grace. Mhm.
That's very nice of
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you. How are you enjoying doing a sitcom?
It's great. I
It's
actually
fun?
really love doing it because I get to come to work every day and see all my friends every day, so it's really great.
Now, how old are you now?
I am 12.
But when this airs, you'll be 13.
13.
Yeah. You're 12 now in May.
Yeah.
But on June 14th, you're 13. Yeah. I got you. Now, when did you start in showbiz? You were just a little kid, right?
Yeah, I was actually 3 years old, and my mom was going to do a voiceover audition, but it was on camera, and I wanted to stay out in the waiting room because I had my little Barbie village set up and everything, and I wanted to play out there, and so my mom went in and started her audition, and I just did not want to be alone out there with all these strangers, so I ran in screaming and crying, and my mom picked me up and nurtured me and stuff, and they actually liked the way I looked, so they gave me a job.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sort of like reinforcing negative behavior, isn't it? Get that kid who's screaming and give her the role. Now, you've been in a lot of movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hope Floats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One Fine Day,
Right.
Independence Day.
Yeah. Do you like a sitcom a little bit better than movies? Because it's more instantaneous
I have to
gratification?
say, because like you get to be with the people more often, and you become more like a family.
Right. This is a story of you and your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the plot of this sitcom?
Well, they're complete opposites, and it takes place in 1965, and they're just totally different. One is Jewish, one's Catholic, and the Jewish one, her family is totally overprotective and just loves her so much, and they move to North Carolina, and where they meet up with Grace, my character, who has no family. Her mother couldn't care less about what she does, and is always, off in Burma or something, but she puts on a friendly veneer and a cheerful veneer, and tries to be happy, but they meet up and become best friends.
And you sort of probably fall in love with the way your best friend's family is.
Yes, we totally envy each other because she wants to live the glamorous, rich life, and I want really a family and to love.
Yeah. You always want what you don't have.
Exactly.
Well, we have a little clip, State of Grace, which premieres Monday, June 25th on the Fox Family Channel. Take a look at Cutie Patootie Mae Whitman in State of Grace.
Looking back, sure, this family had tension.
We'll need a facelift soon.
But it was glamorous tension.
Guess who's coming tonight?
Nigel.
He was on the cover of Look.
Last week, Lassie was on the cover. And at least she saved Timmy when he fell down the well. I'm taking this bra off. Can't breathe.
It's on Fox Family Channel at 9 o'clock on Monday, June 25th. So what grade are you in now, honey? Seventh? Seventh grade. How you liking school?
I don't know if I like the schoolwork part of it, but I really like the social part because, like, I have a lot more friends and I get to play with them and be with them. But you know, the homework is.
Yeah. Last time you were here, May, was like 4 years ago. You were 9 or something, right?
And then I just hated school altogether.
You hated it. I remember.
Hated
you
it.
told me you didn't enjoy it whatsoever. I was a little worried. But now you're doing better.
Yes.
How are your grades? How are your grades, honey?
A student.
All the way around? Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? I'm so happy to hear that.
Thank you.
And for your birthday, we're giving you tickets this summer to the NSYNC tour and the Backstreet Boys because you're turning 13 in the midst of this whole week.
What?
NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys! Come on! Happy birthday to you. You're welcome. We'll be right back with Deborah Norville right after this. Our next guest is an Emmy Award-winning journalist who anchors the news magazine show Inside Edition. She's also the author of this brand new kids' book, I Can Fly. Please welcome for the first time on our show, Deborah Norville. Hi, Deborah.
Hey, lady, how are you?
I can't believe that you've never been on the show.
I was worried you didn't like me or something.
No, I felt like you've been on many times.
Thank you.
I think because I see you out at so many charity things and events.
Yeah.
And what do you have there, a Frisbee?
I'm watching everybody come bearing gifts, and I thought, geez, I'm rummaging in my pocketbook. I have a Frisbee.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was either that or a used compact, and I figured you didn't need makeup because you got these great makeup guys here, so I gave you my Frisbee.
Okay, excellent.
It's got I Can Fly on it, so it's a little promotional thing for the book.
It's better than a used compact
Yeah,
for me.
and it's actually more dangerous than your cush balls, so, you know, play with it outside.
I will. I'll use it sparingly.
Sparingly and wisely.
Now, when did you start writing kids' books?
You know, I didn't get into it to write kids' books. I was trying to get a message through to my son once. I happen to give fabulous lectures as a parent. My lectures are brilliant, but they go right past my kids. So one time, my son was being bullied at school, and he faked an illness. He wouldn't go to school. I knew he wasn't sick. You've probably been there. Yeah. And I wrote a little poem, and there was a verse in there that said, all night long, I just couldn't sleep. I was haunted by visions of Ricky the Creep. And Nikki looked at me and said, but Mom, his name is Alan. And that's when I knew that he saw his story in this goofy poem that I'd made up. So then I started making up poems to deal with issues in my family. I made up a poem about turn the TV off, kids, you'll sleep better. And that was my first book, I Don't Want to Sleep Tonight. And this one, I wanted to encourage my kids to try lots of things and find out what their talent was.
Yeah, and to not be afraid to dream, sort of.
To not be afraid to dream, to not be afraid to try things, to know that it's okay to try something and fall flat on your face, that the real thing is to try. The harm is not in failing, but in never trying to fly, is the last words of the book.
Right. How old are your kids?
Nikki's 10. My oldest is 10. He's a boy. Kyle is 6, and Mikael is 3. My daughter's 3.
Wow, so you got your hands full.
The juggling act,
That's a lot. Now, did Alan the Creep feel bad that you made a book about him?
He never knew, because I didn't make the book about him.
Yeah,
I might go out and make, I don't know, I think a lot of kids get bullied at school.
I think you're right.
And in our situation, what I wanted Nikki to know was that it's okay to let Mom know about the stuff that's going on in your life.
Right.
Because sometimes I can help you, and sometimes you need to fight your own battles. But I'm always there to kind of give you guidance. Yeah. And all parents are. And kids need to know that it's okay to share with Mom and Dad.
Right. You know, a friend of mine told me this great thing about parenting, to give your kids a half hour of time alone with you. And in that half hour, you stay in one room, and nobody can do anything that's going to hurt anyone else. But the kid tells the parent what to do for that 1/2 hour.
Whoa. You know, that would be a great, like, birthday gift to give your kid. A coupon, you know, they say kids should, for Mother's Day, you know, for Mommy, for 1 hour, I'll do whatever you want.
Right.
For parents, on the kid's birthday, to Nikki, for 1 hour, anytime you want, I will be your servant. Whatever you want me to do.
I've been doing this with my kid, and it's not really servant. It's sort of like, they end up wanting to play checkers or something, but they end up talking to you in that half hour, because whatever they say in that half hour, they can't get in trouble for. It just stays in that room. Yeah. And it really works,
We do it at nighttime. We call it chat time. And Nick especially will say, Mom, can we have chat time? And that means he either just wants to have time alone with me, or there's something that eventually is going to come out, And, buddy, I sit there no matter how tired I am. I'm
Right.
like, yeah, yeah. And sometimes I get in bed with them and we have chat time.
Yeah.
And it's really, it's important.
Yeah, it's very important. We have a clip of you from Miss Junior Miss pageant.
Why?
You know, we thought it would be fun, and I had never seen it, and I enjoyed it when they showed it to me.
Oh, this is actually the very first time I was on TV. When I was a senior in high school, I was in the America's Junior Miss pageant, which was televised by CBS. And in fact, this year's pageant will be June 27th on TNN, and I'm the host. So it's kind of like the circle coming around. When you watch this, you will be amazed that I have a job in television.
Okay, take a look at Deborah Norville at the American Junior Miss.
Georgia.
Debbie Norville, Dawson High School. And now, introducing your host for this evening, Michael Landon.
Look cute in ponytails.
What was your talent?
Oh,
Do
God.
they have a talent portion?
They do. They have a talent portion. My talent was sewing.
Sewing?
Like, y'all don't laugh. It's not nice to laugh at people who have zero talent. My talent was sewing. It was so awful when I won the state. Half the score was grades and half the score was interviews. So that was how I got in.
Right.
And when I won for Georgia, the pageant people said, well, don't you sing while you sew, or perhaps you tap dance while you sew? And
Something.
I pretty much just sit there, and they rolled their eyes, and Georgia's not going to win this year either. And
Yeah.
they were right.
And did you bring something out and actually sit there and sew?
Well, actually, they said, you do sewing and magic. I said, I don't know magic. And you'll know magic by the time you get to Mobile, young lady. I'm like, okay, fine. So I learned to do some magic tricks. It was so hokey. I walked out looking like the Michelin tire man because I had one dress on underneath, kind of tucked up this one.
Yeah.
And I said some magic things, and I took some scarves, and I magically created a blouse. And then I said some magic words, and the floor exploded. Now explain to me why they will let a 17-year-old kid put gunpowder on a stage and explode it, and they wouldn't let me use rear screen projectors. Does this make any sense to you?
I have no idea, Deborah. I'm going to make a phone call right after this show.
Pyrotechnics are allowed, but rear screen projectors weren't. So when the bomb blew up, I ripped off my clothes like this, prayed that the dress, when I did like this, would fall down where it was supposed to,
Yeah.
which thank God it did.
Yeah.
And then that was my talent. And the only points I'm sure I got were sympathy points. That poor little girl, she can't do anything. Give her 10 points for trying.
And she almost got killed doing it.
She nearly killed the front 2 rows.
Well, it's great to see you. I mean, I feel like you've been on the show before, but you haven't. I Can Fly You, the whole audience is getting a copy of the book, and go buy it, would you? It's a great message for your kids. Great to see you.
Thank you so much. Good to see you.
We'll be right back after this break. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye. Guests of the Rosie O'Donnell Show stay at La Parka Meridian, featuring breathtaking views of Central Park and the New York skyline. La Parka Meridian, uptown, not uptight.